Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic here is the best deal at the moment on a Tesla vehicle. Now that 5.99% is gone, let's talk about the direction. If you're brand new to this, if you're just starting today, which deal should you be going for and targeting? So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics, but before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And you can schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact buying situation to see if you'll get approved on a Tesla and how to find the best deal. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. So here it is. 0% financing is dead and gone. Most likely at this point, I do not expect them to bring it back. It's December 20th or maybe even December 21st, depending on when you're watching this. And there's really 11 days, give or take, left in the month. And so unless Tesla does something next Monday or Tuesday, which would be Christmas Eve, or maybe that Thursday, the day after Christmas, I really do not envision them doing any sort of big changes in this last few days. Maybe they opened it up again to new orders to get 0%, but I really don't feel like. I think at this point, if you're looking to buy a vehicle, 0% was the best deal. And so really, what's the direction here? And that direction is if you want to beat 5.99% financing, leasing is 1000% the direction that you need to go with on a Model 3 or Model Y. And we'll show you a couple of deals where Model Ys are actually still $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 off. And if you couple it with this, then that could be a great deal. So, and when you're leasing is just a way to finance the depreciation because you only use it for 3 years and then you give it back to Tesla. And now that there's lease buyouts, it's not a pure rental vehicle anymore. So it's kind of like you're paying down equity, and you could buy it out if you want to, or you just give it right back to Tesla and then it's their problem. But here's the interest rates on the lease. And 3 or 4 out of 6 of the vehicles, or actually 3 out of the 6 vehicles, have a lower interest rate, or actually no, 5, or actually also all of them have a lower interest rate than 5.99%, which is the standard financing term on a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y, S, or even X. And so you'll see, let's start here at the bottom. These are 2025 lease money factor rates, and I was able to get these by going into a local Tesla store, which you could do as well. All the employees have the same payment calculator, and they were able to give me this info on the Tesla Model 3. So Model 3 long range all-wheel drive 0.163, which is a 3.912 APR. So how you convert these is you take the money factor, which is this crazy number right here, and you times it times 2,400. And keep this in mind, these fluctuate a lot. It could change at any moment. And on top of that, they have fluctuated a lot. These were higher just a few weeks ago, and they've gone down now. So leasing is a much better situation, much better strategy. And on top of that, these are as low as financing or leasing rates. So it could go higher depending on your credit approval, auto loan history, income, and everything, how much down payment. Same thing with the Model 3 long range all-wheel drive, about a converted 3.91%, which you can see is a much better term than 5.99%. And then we've got the Model 3 Performance, which is a 5.8%, which is a big loophole as well. If you make too much money and you don't qualify for the $7,500, or if you build a Model 3 over that $55K limit, which you basically is any color choice that you go with, that will also push it above that threshold. And so leasing is the way to get that loophole on that $7,500 federal tax credit. Moving to Model Y, it seems like the best deal here, if you look at all of these different models between Model 3 and Model Y, the best deal hands down is going to be the Model Y long range rear wheel drive at a 0.00137 money factor, which is a converted 3.288%. Long range all-wheel drive goes higher, and then performance is the worst at almost 10%, which is mind-boggling, basically the same as, if not worse than, a Tesla Cybertruck manufacturer, which is almost close to a 10% as well. And so here is the best deal. We'll go through some of the different combinations here and which vehicle should you be getting if you want the lowest interest rate and, of course, the fattest discount. But before we do that, I definitely want to plug and make sure if you're going to be purchasing a Tesla vehicle, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get that extra $2,000 off of a Tesla vehicle, up to $2,000 off a Tesla vehicle on a Model 3, Model Y, S, or even X, or even Cybertruck. And thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code in the past. But here's some of the deals. And so you can see right here, Model Y rear-wheel drive is the best deal if you can lease it. Here's one right here with a $4,000 discount, but you actually can't lease it. Here's another one with a $4,000 discount. You actually can't lease this one either. And here is a one with a $3,920 discount, and you can lease this one. So I would say, last week I was saying Model 3 long range all-wheel drive 2024 specifically was the best deal. Now I'm saying Model Y rear-wheel drive, if you can lease it, is going to be your best deal at the moment, especially if you can stack it with a $4,000 inventory discount like this one right here that is eligible for a lease. But if you're looking for the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla, that's where channel partners like Tenet comes into play. Tenet is an approved Tesla financing partner, can get you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description and hit the apply button to do a soft and create no obligation check. And they also finance used and new vehicles as well. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. Thank you to Tenet for partnering with us this month in all these different vehicles or all these different videos. But definitely here is some of the best deals. And if you're looking for the better deals, definitely check out our spreadsheet down below in the description where we keep track of all the different ones. And I did a quick scrub to remove some of them because these vehicles are selling fast. You can see Model Y Performance, $4,400 off. That's really the best deal. I mean, there are some Model 3 long ranges like $4,000 to $5,000, but there's like one or two in the whole country. So really not really the best deal there because you can't actually get it. But taking a look at inventory, it's doing well. So it is kind of confusing to me why Tesla enhanced the offer on the Model 3 because it actually is staying relatively low, but maybe they're seeing something that we are not seeing. And maybe Model Y is selling all these different vehicles. Maybe that's giving us some insight for what's to come with maybe Model Y Juniper in the near future. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Who's dropped by today? Lavendi, great to see you. Classified. Aaron, great to see you. Brent, Gibson, 007, great to see you. Brent, Brandon, thanks for coming in. Roland, Tim, thanks for dropping by. Welcome back. 007, John, Eric, and Blueberry, thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. And on top of that, today at the end of today's live stream, we're picking the winner for yesterday's giveaway that kicked off yesterday. It ends today. So if you want to stick around and see who won this giveaway, we're giving away 3 sets of center console trays for the Model 3 and the Model Y. Of course, we're just going to pick 3 winners and then let those people decide on which one they actually want. And then, of course, we're doing another giveaway because it's December and we're doing something big in December. If you're brand new to the channel, we talk about Tesla deals, and We want to say thank you to everybody that's come by, hit the like button in the comments and everything. And we're doing a giveaway every single day in December for a Tesla accessory or Tesla swag item. And it's a flash giveaway. So it starts one day and it ends the next day. But the first thing you got to do if you want to enter into this giveaway is you got to hit that like button. And then, of course, we'll give you the secret code at the end of today's live stream. And on top of that, we actually have another giveaway that is going on from yesterday or the 18th all the way to the end of the month. And we're giving away a Tesla wall connector. So if you're interested in joining in on this giveaway, here's the document so you can follow along the steps, but it's pretty simple. Basically, we partnered with BD who sells these wall connectors on eBay, and we're going to choose a random person that purchases a wall connector by using our code DennisCW, which also saves you $30 on that discount. So not only are you getting a great price on a wall connector, you could potentially win a wall connector as well. BD is going to give me a list of buyers, which actually we're already tracking on this sheet right here all the way down the bottom. There's only 4 people on this list so far, so you've got some good chances, and we're going to keep updating this as people purchase, and it goes all the way until December 31st with all the different purchases, and then we'll use a random giveaway picker, random name picker type of widget on the January 7th to choose who actually wins this giveaway. But the first thing you got to do is you got to use the eBay listing link. You got to use DennisCW as the code to purchase, and the random winner will be chosen from, of course, that buyer list, and then we'll just basically either refund them or I'll pay them, and then we'll move on for this wall connector giveaway. So definitely check it out. It's this link right here, which I'll post in the live stream chat if you want to see all the details regarding that. In this next topic, the $2,000 Tesla discount, it appears is coming to an end. And basically, it's going to be ending in about 10 or so days. And what we're talking about is the Tesla referral code. And we've been hyping this code a lot because if you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, you can save up to $2,000 off of a Tesla vehicle. And this is Tesla's MO. They changed this stuff a lot. It was $500 before this month when they released it up to 1,000 or even 2,000. And I fully expect that they will be killing this and removing it by the end of the year. Because if you take a look at the email, this is what it says. You have until midnight of New Year's Eve to earn up to double the amount of Tesla credits. Get that 1,000 instead of 500 Tesla credits for each person you refer who takes delivery of a new Tesla by December 31st, 2024. So how I read this is that on the referrer side, it goes from 1,000 down to 500, which kind of makes sense because that 0% financing offer also ends. They want people to take delivery by the 31st. The next part is the first 10 people who use your referral link will now get $1,000 off of a Model Y, $1,500 off a Model 3, and $2,000 off of a SX and Cybertruck. So I feel like this whole program, they're going to be either nerfing it or removing it by the end of December 31st. So if you're looking to lock in your $1,000, $1,500, or $2,000 discount, use a referral code if you need one, of course, down below in the description, because this program will be coming to an end. And this is Tesla's MO. Every single year in December, they do a lot of different incentives, and it all ends on December 31st. So if you're looking to get into this, I would say definitely try and structure it. We gave you the different tips on which deal is the best out there. But of course, taking a look at inventory discounts, $4,000 is about the average good discount. I would say if you can get a Model Y or Model 3 with a $4,000 to $5,000 discount, and if you're leasing it at a low interest rate, or if you locked in 0%, you've got like a 9 out of 10 deal, or maybe even a 10 out of 10 deal, because it is appearing, if we zoom out a little bit, that's essentially the best deal that we've seen in this whole year. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Let's see, who else? Let's see. Direction is don't buy until rates come down. Lavendi, hey, I mean, you can wait. 0% is going to be the next thing. And maybe Model Y Juniper comes out, and then really Tesla has to put clearance on the Model Ys. Gibson, yep, that was the same manufacturer on my Model 3 Performance. I took delivery on the 6th. Yeah, at this point, Model 3 Performance lease and a finance of a Model 3 Performance at 5.99 is essentially the same exact deal. So leasing is the way to go, because at least you protect yourself against depreciation. And also leasing has benefits like if, something were to happen, knock on wood, or God forbid that you get into a car accident. Well, guess whose problem that is when you repair it and that vehicle is depreciated now because of a bad car accident on a bad Carfax. That's Tesla's problem. And now they have to go figure out how they're going to sell it, not you taking the loss on it. 007 couldn't wait for the Juniper and got a Model Y Performance delivery in mid-January. Didn't get 0%, but I got 2.99, so we'll be missed out on 3 months of full self-driving and supercharging. Want to make sure we don't miss out on the $7,500 incentive. 007, I would confirm that because I feel like all promotional financing rates end on December 31st. So if you've got a January delivery, I'm not sure they're going to hold or honor that 2.99, at least from what the verbiage says on with the promotional rates ending. But I have a feeling everybody that ordered and locked in and all that overlap until January, they'll most likely keep that because they don't want people to cancel. At the end of the day, they don't want people canceling. They want deliveries no matter which date it actually is. But 007, I would say if you want to get into a delivery vehicle by the end of the year and you're a little bit worried about losing that, try and switch to an inventory vehicle and maybe be a little bit flexible on the options and everything. Brent, foreseeable lease turn-in over the top changes and owing big bucks at turn-in. I think you recall having some bad fees and now cautious. Yes, I used to say leasing was a no-go 100% for Tesla because you had to turn it in and you're subject to all the lease and fees, damages and everything. That has now changed because you can buy your lease out. So you do have a different option. Like let's say you go to lease turn-in and Tesla's like, hey, you have got to replace all these rims, fix all these panels and everything. Well, now instead of fixing all that and giving it back to Tesla, you can not fix it and just buy the vehicle yourself and then try and sell it on your own terms. And so now leasing, especially with Tesla leases or any leases really, is a much better platform, especially if you can get low interest rates on the Tesla vehicle. And so not every vehicle is going to be worth it. Like Model Y Performance, that's a no. Model 3 Performance, I mean, it's basically the same as the current rate of 5.99, but really your best spots are going to be Model Y long range rear-wheel drive and Model 3 long range all-wheel drive 3.9 or 3.288, which is of course your best deal, especially if you can stack that on with a $4,000 inventory discount and of course the Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. All right, what else we got? Let me move this around. In this next topic, Cybertruck prices are crashing. We found a gem of a vehicle, and it actually got me for a second because when you take a look at this vehicle, you think Tesla Cybertruck Cyber Beast, as it's labeled on CarMax website here, you think, wow, like it must be a foundation series because the VIN is under 5,000 and CarMax, it must be correct, right? It must be a Cyber Beast. And this is like a $120,000 truck and now it's being sold for $85,000. It really got me thinking because luckily I went to go to a new Tesla opening store this past week and shout out to Guy, he had a Tesla Cybertruck Cyber Beast and on top of that, he had the really cool OEM light bar by Tesla. And I gotta say, that light bar is pretty sick. It's got more functionality than your just standard light bar. You can do straight on light, you can do ditch lights left and right, and of course different variable lights of dimness all the way up to max brightness. It is a very cool type of product. And of course, video is coming out soon, and shout out to Guy for showing it to us. But it got me thinking like, dang, I really want that light bar. And so because you can't buy it directly, and you have to have a foundation series Cyber Beast in order to be on the list to actually buy it. You can't just pay for it, whatever you want on top of that. And so then when we saw this post at a Cybertruck Cyber Beast at $85,000, that has been heavily depreciated. But of course, this is an era in all, and actually, if you take a look at some of the inventory photos, it's actually just a foundation series all-wheel drive Cybertruck. But that's not to say that Cybertruck prices are crashing. You can see here from cargurus.com, we can see the prices year over year and all the different prices. They've dropped 10% in the past 90 days. Average price is $103,000. And the most recent auction one that was sold on Cars on Biz was sold for $80,000. If we take a look at the Mannheim auction, you can see they're in the mid 80s, a lot of them. So for CarMax to sell a foundation series Cybertruck all-wheel drive for $84,000, that is a very low deal across the board. And I bet we will start to see Cybertruck prices continue to drop because right now there is that end of year hype, end of year push where maybe even business owners are looking to purchase Cybertrucks for the write-off and everything like that. But once that ends, and now it's 2025 and 2024 model year Cybertrucks are 1 year old. And this is basically the same thing that happens to all Tesla vehicles and all vehicles essentially. Once it turns 2025, now all the 2024 vehicles are 1 year old. And then once 2026 vehicles start to roll out later in the year, you can see that cycle article goes on and on with especially Cybertrucks and all the different expensive vehicles out there. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. There's a bunch of vehicles that I haven't seen yet in terms of the 2025 model years. That's Model S, Model X, Cybertruck, and randomly a Model 3 Performance, or the Model 3 Performance, is still not in the 2025 year frame. So I fully expect once 2025 of all those different vehicles start to come out for the Cybertruck, Model S, Model X, and Model 3 Performance, then we will start to see more deals on 2024 versions of those vehicles. So if you're looking and you're waiting, it might be worth it to keep waiting, because once those come out, then the deals will happen on the 2024s. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Roland, was in the website, some demos dropped with discount, was able to get one at $3,700 off. Nice, congrats. Seems like a good deal as well. I would say at this point, $4,000 to $5,000 is the max in terms of discounts that are out there. Brandon, how long do I need to precondition my battery before I charge at the supercharger? I mean, whatever the system says, just put the supercharger destination in the navigation and it will basically tell you. But I've also heard that you shouldn't precondition, but maybe there's two sides to everything here. Tim, I'm leaning towards leasing the buyout loophole to get a nice discount on the Model S, but I haven't found any inventory Model S with a discount that is also eligible for a lease. Yeah, I would say, Tim, because we've been searching as well, I haven't seen any in your area. And so I would say maybe at this point, because now we know with like not 100% confidence, but I would say Tesla is going to be adjusting the referral program like they do. And the Model S gets a $2,000 one off, I would say. And maybe if you want like a certain combination and everything, maybe just throw that order in and kind of just wait and see all the way until the end of the year. Maybe take delivery like 5 days out, or the 26th or 27th, because if anything, they might do something then. But at this point, I really don't feel like they will. But I don't want you losing out on the $2,000 Tesla referral code program discount, because that probably will be disappearing in the next year. 007 went to a Tesla showroom in Hawaii and there were no cars there, all sold out. Yeah, Hawaii is an interesting market because, of course, those vehicles can only be there, and then that's it. John, haven't seen a live stream in a minute. Glad to see more viewers. Thank you, John. Thanks for coming in, and great to see you as well. Gregory, can you not see me? No, I can see you, Gregory. What's up? Is that your first message, or was there more? How's it going? Arriving. Thanks for coming in, Yuzama. Roland, that's a good price for a wall charger. Yes, 100%. And on top of that, if you use promo code DennisCW, you get an extra $30 off, and you'll be entered into our giveaway where we're going to pick one lucky winner from the buyers list. From that we're going to pay for that wall charger from basically December 18th to December 31st for the people purchasing a wall charger from that list. And then, of course, winner will be announced January 7th, and we'll put it live on stream. We'll put all the names of all the buyers that we're already tracking already right here. And then we'll use like one of those random people picker generator things that we see out there. Tim, is the universal wall charger available as an option for the giveaway deal? I have a non-Tesla that needs charging, so would prefer the dual use model if I'm going to effort to install it. That's a great point, Tim. I don't think BD sells a universal one, but maybe I'll try and get him to sell one, and then we'll include that in the giveaway as well. Roland, just my observation, but when Tesla releases discount news, prices on inventories are updated. Notice the last 3 announcement. Yeah, Tesla's smart about this. They adjust prices and everything beforehand. They also take away inventory from the website and put it back on. Maybe there was a time where we certainly thought that they were adjusting inventory or hiding inventory as well. And so they definitely know the sales game for sure. Luis, how can you get an inventory discount Tesla from a list that differs in a different state? Unfortunately, you cannot. Tesla is pretty strict on that. You have to put in your zip code, and they'll only deliver to wherever you are at based upon the store that's in that area. The best way to look for vehicles is kind of just using Tesla.com. And here's the quick tip for you, Luis, is you hover over here at inventory, and then you just put in your zip code and then switch it to all deliverable right here in the zip code area so that you can see which vehicles you could potentially purchase. You're going to switch it to all deliverable right here so that you can see which ones that they will sell to you. Hey, my brand new Model 3 keeps resetting some tech, so I get in it, lose all my profile settings, and my Sentry just turns off, etc. Any thoughts? That's an interesting one. Have you tried doing the hard reset or the software set where you hold both steering wheel knobs together and then it like does like a cycle. If it gets worse, then maybe it could be your iPhone profile. I'm not sure actually. Ivan, I'm waiting for the single rear motor Cybertruck. What happened? Also, Mike range. What do you think? Also, mile range. Yeah, I think single rear motor Cybertruck is definitely going to be coming out. And I think they were saying 2026. I think it's going to be like 2025 or late 2025. In this next topic, let's do a roundup of all the different rumors of the Model Y Juniper and a feature list of it. There was a new article that was posted of all the different ones that could be potentially coming out for the Tesla Model Y Juniper, which could be coming out next year, and it could be coming out in January or even early February. I'm still thinking it's going to be June for Juniper, but we shall see. But here it is. So there's a big list here, and shout out to now the Tesla app for posting this. Production starting in January. Late Post, a media outlet from Shanghai, recently reported that the departure of a Song Gang, director of Shanghai factory, the reports that the Model Y Juniper would go into production next month, which will be January 2025. And maybe there's other rumors of potentially the Texas factory going into production as well. Front and rear light bar seems to be a nice design that they're changing with the front and rear of the light bar on the Tesla vehicle. We got performance upgrades. We've heard plenty of stuff of performance upgrades, which are likely going to be true. The Model 3 Highland saw a fairly big boost in performance. And so now I'm thinking, because I've been wanting a Model 3 performance for a little bit now, and maybe it's like, if we're this close to Juniper, do we just wait for Juniper and see what type of deal that actually is? Because the Juniper makes a lot of sense at the end of the day. We've driven a handful of Model 3 performances, and it's a nice fun drive. It's very sporty, it's very low, but it's also very low. And sometimes I just got used to just walking into the vehicles and just sitting down. 4th gen motors, we heard about this before, and of course it's most likely going to be more efficient and everything, but this is what gets me excited. 95 kilowatt battery. If you add the efficiency of the Tesla vehicle and throw in a bigger battery, because to give you a frame of reference, the Model X is a 100 kilowatt battery. So if it can do better, if it can have more efficiency and more range, are we thinking here like 350 to 370 type of mile range, maybe even 400 on a rear-wheel drive long-range variant? We could see a very nice bump here in that type of category. We've seen plenty of concept renderings and everything here. Here's another one from Dominic. We can see that light bar in the front and the rear, and of course like different rims and everything. Tiltable screen, we've seen this before, and it's on some of the current Tesla vehicles. We would love that. And a 6-seater variant, because captain's chairs does make the most sense, especially if you got kids and baby seats where you just need a fixed type of chair like this. It would be nice. But of course, 7-seater or a second row that folds down is also nice, because where our Model X has the 7-seater configuration, and I do like folding all seats down because I like to throw things and storage into there. But I guess it could make sense if we had kids, and it would be a different story with that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know your thoughts on it. Which feature are you excited for the most on the Tesla Model Y Juniper? Gibson, I've already got 1,500 miles on the Model 3 Performance in 2 weeks. Safe to say I like the car, and there's no doubt I'll be probably having to buy the lease due to the mileage and customizations I'll want. Yeah, exactly. And so that's why Model 3, or that's why leasing can make the most sense at the end of the day. Brandon, if it's 30 degrees, do I need to precondition in my battery before I drive it? I mean, it's always better to, because that way you're not using the motor and the AC and everything at the same time. JC, I ordered a Quicksilver Model 3 Performance last Saturday, and I've yet to receive the VIN. I'm in North Cal. Is there hope still? Yeah, I would say there's hope. There's tons of Model 3 Performances, and maybe if you're that worried and you locked in that 0%, maybe try and switch to an inventory vehicle so that you can get into one at the 0%. Gregory, so I have a Siemens home charger, 30 amp. Tell me what I'm missing and why I should replace it with a wall charger like the one in the giveaway. Well, if you've already got it set up, then I would say it's not worth it to spend the money for the labor and installing it. But Tesla is kind of nicer, because once you've got the app and it's all in one and you see in your app that's plugged into your car, it's just one of those nice to have type of things. But if you've already got a wall charger, it's not worth paying more money unless, the I had a wall box beforehand and it would keep breaking for some reason. It would not breaking. It would error code out and I would just stop charging. And I finally got frustrated after like maybe the 10th or 20th time. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go with the Tesla one because it's not worth me getting frustrated, trying to reset it, like killing the box and repowering it every single time. So I just went with a Tesla one as well. And of course, shout out to Smart Plug EV Mario for helping with me with that and swapping all these different chargers out. We went from a wall box to a regular one, and then now we've got the universal one. So we've been through a ton, and Mario is great because not only is he an electrician, he's a Tesla authorized electrician. So you want that because it's more warranty on your Tesla wall charger. So definitely hit up Mario at Smart Plug EV. All you have to do is text this number right here on the screen and ask for the dentist deal so that he knows where you're coming from and he can get you a deal on installation in the Southern California area. All right, what else we got? John, I'm looking to lease my Model S. What should I aim to pay? $1,500 a month. Tim, any idea on how long offers like the lifetime supercharging usually last? Will they announce when it's going away, or do these type of incentives just disappear without notice? They disappear without notice for sure. And actually, lifetime supercharging, I need to see, did they actually put an end date on that one? Because that would be interesting if they kind of just left that loosey-goosey into the near indefinite future. Okay, let's look at it does. Yep. Orders placed on or after December 13th. I would imagine it's December 31st, but I would also imagine they would put an end date on it as well. And so this is an interesting one. Just as promotion subject to change at any time. So to answer your question, Tim, I've seen both. I've seen where they're like, hey, if you don't order by this date, you're going to lose it. I've also seen where they just take it away and then that's it. So I would, if you really want this offer, but do keep in mind, it did go up $5,000 for the Model S. And there was also like another package, which the Drive Anywhere package, I guess it's on the Model X only, and I don't see it here. But that one is an interesting one, but I'm not really like, I'm not a fan of that one either because it's, unless you're leasing it. Well, yeah, unless you're leasing it. If you're leasing it, that makes sense. Or if you're like Ubering with the Model S, that can make sense as well. MS, regarding Model Y inventory growth, any idea on factory schedules over the next 2 weeks? Interesting question, MS, because we actually heard a rumor that they're going to be doing some upgrades on the factory in the next few weeks, and that could be in line with Juniper. I didn't see anybody reporting on it, but, hey, what do we know? John, getting my Model Y all-wheel drive tomorrow in Irvine. Thank you for all your information. Oh, thank you, John. Congrats. Enjoy it in good health. And of course, now this is the most exciting part next to picking up the car is accessories. So definitely check out our accessory discount codes down below in the description. You can save some money and of course support the channel by using those discount codes down below. We got Jawa for the best phone mount ever. We use it on all our Teslas. If you're looking for DIY PPF, if you want to save some money, save thousands of dollars and do paint protection film yourself, definitely check out Tesbros. And we got Vion and Magback, plus more all down below, floor mounts and everything down below in the description. Ehab, this actually happened. How can 3K referral show up on a Tesla Model Y? So that could, I don't know. How could that happen? I was about to say like military discount code plus $1,000 Tesla referral code and much more, but you're right. How does I've never seen a 3K one unless it was like a flash deal or something. Can you send me a screenshot of that? Because maybe that's the new hack for getting a bigger, better discount. JK, thanks for coming in. Waiting to pick up on the 26th. If Tesla gives more incentives, will I get them? You'll get them if they release those incentives before the 26th. After you take delivery, Tesla's pretty much done with your deal, and they will not ever do any sort of retroactive deal for you, for sure. A 3K referral reduction shows up on my Tesla Model Y price deals. Is that possible? Yeah, please send me a DM on that. I'd love to try and dissect that to see what the heck is going on there, unless it's like a Photoshop job or something. Okay, Elon better not disappoint me tomorrow. Why tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow? Reina, I've got lifetime since 2012 on 2 cars. They do change it. People threw a fit and they gave everyone it back. Yeah, and so they don't take it away, but I think I remember that same case where they cut it or ended it, put an end date on it, but then of course they all gave it back. And these are on like Model S's, if I'm not mistaken, for unlimited charging. All right, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. So yesterday we kicked off our giveaway where we are giving away 3 sets of center console trays for your Model 3 or your Model Y. And so we're just going to go ahead and pick 3 winners from yesterday's video. So we're going to allow this to run and see how many comments. And if you're confused what's going on here, every single day in December, we're doing a giveaway, and it's a flash giveaway. So it starts one day and it ends the next day, and we pick the winner. It's very easy to join into these giveaways. It's actually free. But the first thing you got to do is you got to hit that like button, and I will check. I will ask for verifications of screenshots. And of course, the second thing you have to do is hit that subscribe. And then the third thing is a secret code that I give that you have to put in the comment section of yesterday's live stream. So 613 comments, very interesting to see. So the first winner is John, pizza cause it's quick. I think yesterday's question was what is your favorite food and why? So John, you said that your favorite food is pizza because it is quick. Good answer. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Let's go ahead and screenshot this so I have it in records. The second winner is Matthew, pizza because it has many of the 5 major food groups. It seems like pizza is a strong winner. Congrats to Matthew. Matthew Ogle 0021. And so I forgot, if I pick your username, please send me a DM on Instagram or X. Those are the 2 preferred ones, or even comments. Well, you can't comment, but yeah, those 2 preferred ones, or even email is probably the better. Someone sent me one on Facebook, and I actually didn't see it for like 2 weeks, so sorry about that. But yeah, Instagram or X, or also email as well. And of course, I'll ask for verification and everything. And so drumroll, the third winner is going to be Beaver, your favorites. Congrats, Beaver. Your favorite food is steak, an American Grill special. So if you're one of those 3, please DM me on one of my socials or email me, and then I'll ask for proof and all the different things there. And congrats to you. Congrats to you all 3. And so now we've got to kick off another giveaway because every single day we're doing a giveaway in December. And this next giveaway, or before we kick off the giveaway, I do have to put another reminder. We're doing a wall connector giveaway as well on the channel. So if you're interested in winning a wall connector, a Tesla wall connector, here are the details at the link in the live stream. All you have to do is you have to make a purchase by going to this eBay listing. We're partnering with BD, which if you use promo code DennisCW, you save $30 at checkout. And basically purchases from December 18th to the 31st, we're going to tally all of them up, put it on a list. Actually, we've already started this list right here. There's only 4 people that purchased so far. We're going to choose from this random list of people that purchased one random winner, and I'm basically either going to refund them or pay for it, and they get a wall charger completely for free. So if you're interested and getting in on this, I mean, the price is $377. You save $30 already by using a promo code DennisCW, and then you might even win a free wall connector from this actual giveaway. And so this is our long giveaway that's going in all the way to the end of December. So definitely check it out if you're interested. But let's jump into today's giveaway that ends tomorrow. I guess this might be getting a little bit confusing for people that are trying to follow along all the different giveaways. We're just trying to give away a bunch of stuff and have a ton of fun. But today's giveaway is the Model Y canopy. This one was, when I first saw this, I was like kind of skeptic, but then I saw this in person the other day at the new Tesla opening event, and I was like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. Like the way to install it just hooks onto the back of the vehicle, and you can chill at whatever event you're at, maybe even a cool sporting event or a kid's baseball game or something. So we're going to give this away to one of you that are potentially watching right now or these next 24 hours. And here are the actual details. So all you have to do is first, you got to hit that like and subscribe on this channel right here. You got to follow us on Instagram or X. You can find the links on our channel page. You'll see in the social area. I will check for screenshots. And you're going to comment on the live stream video comments, not the live stream chat, the live stream video comments. What is your favorite tech purchase this year? And why? What is your favorite tech purchase? This is like a new Apple iWatch, iPhone, digital scale, whatever it could be. What was your favorite tech purchase this year and why? You're going to comment that on the live stream comments, not the live stream chat. And of course, one random winner will be chosen tomorrow, and then on it goes for the next day and the next day until maybe we can push this all the way to January, because there's more things I need to give away potentially in January as well. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.